Y'all knew this day was going to come. You knew it was gonna come. I have to do a video of a full face of Beautycounter. How could I not? Quick little backstory. I've been working with Beautycounter for about a year now. My cousin works at headquarters. That's how I was introduced to the brand. They're doing a lot of incredible things. Beautycounter, first of all, is a B Corporation. That means they are fully transparent and they go through so many hoops to be a B Corporation. So if you don't know what B Corporation means, Google it. We can go over it in a video another time. Beautycounter is constantly striving to source from the best places, have the smallest carbon footprint. They're incredibly environment conscious. They also have people, they pay people to go on Capitol Hill and lobby for clean beauty. They have a chunk of change just to help pass clean legislation. What other beauty companies can say they're doing that? Today's video is about showing you, a full face of Beautycounter, what that can look like. This channel would not exist in the way that it does for clean beauty if it weren't for my work with Beautycounter. The description box is going to have the list of all the products, and then I have a personalized link where I get a commission when you use my link. So please use my link, and thank you for using my link. My link is down below. It's beautycounter.com/CarsonStern. So list of everything I use is down there. Yeah, let's get into it. I wanted to show you the Beautycounter one-step makeup remover wipes because they are micellar water compostable, which is incredible. I'm not someone that relies on makeup wipes to take off my makeup. It does an incredible job of refreshing you. It feels incredibly refreshing and taking off your makeup. I don't recommend using wipes every single day, but I do recommend having wipes when you're traveling, especially on an airplane. This also was great when I went on a hike the other day. I did a 3-hour hike in Malibu with my friend Anya. What's up, Anya? I took 2 of these and I wiped it around my entire body just to refresh myself. In the moment, you're so happy you have them on hand. So I always have this in my purse because I just never know when I might actually really need a makeup wipe. I'm going in with the Beautycounter COUNTERTIME Mineral Boost Hydrating Essence. I'm going to be prepping my skin with the full COUNTERTIME line, just so you know as I pull all these beautiful pink packages out. These are anti-aging skincare products and they're not marketed to me specifically. First of all, if you don't know, COUNTERTIME uses alternative plant retinols in the form of bakuchiol and Swiss Alpine Rose. Both of those ingredients are going to help cell turnover in your skin. This is important as you get older because our cell turnover slows down. So this is basically removing the top layer of dead skin, but it's doing it in a very gentle way that's going to not make you peel off like typical retinols can. It's still going to be incredibly effective, and I have to say, I can't really tell if the anti-aging effects are happening on my face, but what I can say is for someone with very dry, acne-prone skin, this has helped my skin turn over. My skin has been so clear. As I was talking to you about all that, I applied the COUNTERTIME tri-peptide radiance serum and then the COUNTERTIME antioxidant soft cream and the COUNTERTIME ultra renewal eye cream. The thing missing in this lineup right now is the supreme cream, which is thick butter. The first night I applied it 3 times on my face because it felt so good. I'm gonna go in with the soft cream. I love this for daytime. If you feel this cream, it's actually soft. But in general, when I do this entire line and I keep it very succinct and I keep it very on point, my skin is so happy. And now let's get into some makeup. Let's get into the juice of this video. Now, Beautycounter has 2 complexion products. The Dew Skin, which is what is life without you? I'm obsessed with this. So I'm actually going to use both complexion products. I'll put a pump and a half usually in my hands, and then I'll just apply with my hands because it's basically SPF with the tiniest tint to it. This is going to give your skin a serious glow, and I always blend it down my neck. The color's not that serious because it is so sheer. You can go with what you think is sort of close to you and you'll probably be right, and if you're someone that wants to look more bronze, go for a step deeper in color. If you are very pale, you're probably going to want to just stick to number 1. Okay, so now I have Dew Skin on. This is my daily routine. I wear this to the gym. I don't break out from this. It's basically SPF. It is SPF 20, with a whisper of tint, slightest amount of tint. Then I'm gonna go in with the Tint Skin. Now this is their Hydrating Foundation. I find it to be very similar to Air Perez because it is like this skincare cream that has pigment in it. So I'm gonna just apply this straight into my hands. I'm going in with the color Linen, and I'm going to just apply this just to the center of my face. So you know it does oxidate very slightly. It doesn't become orange. I've used all the colors on all skin tones. It just gets a slight bit deeper once it's exposed to the air. So just keep that in mind. It feels so nice going on. Oh yeah, I have a horrible pimple. It's just been living there for like a few days. I was thinking about going to the dermatologist and like, I think it's a cortisone shot they put in there. I have no idea. I never go to the dermatologist. I was thinking about it. Tell me what you think, because this puppy's been there for like days. Set up camp, not going anywhere, in total protest. So now that that's sort of blended in, you can see it gave like it's a medium cover. Your skin is still gonna show through. It's gonna look very healthy. It's gonna look really good and very hydrated, which is something I love in a foundation. So now I'm opening up a brand new concealer. Houston, we have concealer. All right. So as you can see, their concealer comes in the beautiful sort of YSL Touche Eclat packaging. This is actually my favorite concealer right now. Hydrating and makes your skin look beautiful. I'd say it's medium leaning full coverage concealer. Like it really does conceal. I am obsessed with using a beauty blender to apply this. I mean, look how gorgeously it blends out so beautifully. And my favorite thing about this is that it's a hydrating finish. It almost goes against all the laws of physics because it's hydrating, it has cover, but it doesn't crease or move. I don't set this concealer. That's the best part about it. I don't set my concealer on a day-to-day basis. So whatever's on my face is just gonna do what it does. I can apply a lot of this concealer and it looks so great the rest of the day. It's an incredible concealer. Now, downside is it comes in 5 colors. I know that's changing sooner than later. You didn't hear it here. Look at my face. Oh, it's everything. I mean, look at my skin. Look at that. That's what we want, okay? That's the cheek action we're all here for, right? And it covers pores. Like, my face looks poreless, especially in this region. I would say the foundation is really good at covering pores as well. So I'm gonna get into bronzer. This is my personal Dune bronzer, fan powder brush, one of the best brushes. This brush makes applying bronzer so easy. As you can see, I'm going into my hairline. I always do that first. And I'm actually pressing it in and then kind of sweeping. I recommend with bronzers to actually pick a color that's kind of light for you, what you would think is light. Because the thing is, when you keep it light on the bronzer, you can build it up really easily without being like, oh, that's a line on my face now. Versus when you go lighter, you can just do that soft, warm. Do you see how gorgeous that is? Like, just this soft, warm bronzer application. And then you can be a little bit more reckless when you're blending out. Definitely make sure you get the jawline and you blend it down the face. I want everything to be cohesive. Do you see how I get like dexterous sometimes? Like this is my left hand. I don't know why that happens. This blends so easily. This is the most beginner-friendly bronzer. And honestly, why would anyone, even an expert of bronzer, want anything that's difficult? I'm really happy with the face. And we haven't even done blush yet. So let's get into blush. We have Hibiscus, beautiful pink. And we're gonna get into one that I honestly expected nothing from, and it took me like months to even explore this color. This is called Caramel. So this is a very nude blush. I looked at this like a contour. I was like, what is that? When you apply it on the face, it is special. It's a very light nude pink blush. I like using all these cream blushes on the eyes, cheeks, lips. And then the third color is Umber. Now it looks wild. It's this deep warm brown terracotta, and I was like, this is definitely not designed for me, right? I didn't know what I was talking about. So if you take a tiny bit on your finger, I'm gonna use Umber. I wasn't planning on using Umber, but you put a little bit on, right? I've put this on the palest of skin tones and it blends out gorgeously into this natural flush. Okay, that's a lot. Hold on, please hold, please hold. Oh my God. See, it's just one side to the other. It's just this beautiful flush. People ask, why cream blush? The answer is it's going to absorb into your skin much more naturally than a powder. It's going to look much more like your actual cheek is blushing. And it will also, for the most part, stay better throughout the day. I'm kind of gonna go very blushy today. This wasn't my plan, but let's just do it because I love it. I mean, that's stunning. I'm like having a moment over here. Now, if you apply that on your eyes too, that's your fall look. Full on. Like this gorgeous flushing color. You could go kind of heavier with it on the lids for fall. That's your fall look, done. Period. Period with a T. I'm gonna do a quick brow moment. Brow pencil in medium. And I like using pencil if I just wanna give more shape to my brow. I also have their brow gel, which is what I recommend to everyone I know because it's so good. Their color range is so good. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this. Don't brush on your brow, brush on the top. And bring the hairs down if you don't want to go too editorial. I think it's worth showing you my favorite gloss. This is Peony Lip Gloss by Beautycounter. Smells like vanilla because it has vanilla planifolia in it, which is an anti-aging ingredient. It's like my perfect lip gloss. I always need a little bit of color in my lip gloss and it feels so comfortable. We're gonna simplify it. We're gonna simplify this look because I did a seriously bronze look with this, which is what I wanna do right now. I wanna show off the versatility of this blush. So I'm actually going to use this blush on my eyes now. And we're gonna show you how this works out. So I'm taking it with my finger straight to my eyeball. It's very pigmented. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. It is so gosh darn pretty. The pencil brush by Beautycounter. It's a perfect little pencil brush. I'm gonna dip that on the top, take a little bit off the back of my hand because I know this stuff's pigmented, and I'm gonna go along the bottom of my eye. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow brushes. This is a necessity brush. It's just a flat brush where you can pack on color really easily. If you want to get right next to the lash line, you very easily can do that as well. I'm going to dip it into sienna and just go underneath my eye with that. So what that's doing is it's locking this color in. Go on top. This is everything. So what we're missing right now is an inner corner highlight. I'm going to use Moon Dust, which is one of the most special colors in the history of eyeshadows. If you guys know me, you know I like a small wand. This is the Lengthening Mascara by Beautycounter. It has a very precise wand, which I really like. I'm using the one from my Beautycounter kit, so this is the exact same wand. It's just not the one from the bottle. They have two mascaras. They have the lengthening and the volumizing. The volumizing wand is pretty big and it does get clumpy, like the actual wand, so it ends up being very difficult to use. So the lengthening, in my opinion, is the best one for really getting each separate lash. And you can see that I absolutely built up some volume there, and I think it gives the exact finish that you typically look for. So Beautycounter has 3 lip formulations. They have the lip sheer, the color intense, and the gloss. These are all fantastic lip products. I am a big fan of these. My most beloved is the lip sheer. These are exactly how they sound. They're very moisturizing. Oh, it smells so good, you guys. It smells so good. Beautycounter somewhat recently came out with a pearl color, which is this one right here. I have it on my lips. It's the most luxurious lip balm in the history of lip balms. I keep it in my purse at all times. Beautiful, it's heavy, it's luxurious. It's like if you want the best lip balm in the history of lip balm, this is your baby right here. I was thinking about doing like a full Beautycounter lip swatch video. If you're interested in that, let me know. Now moving on to the color intense, it's exactly as it sounds. It's one swipe of intense pigment. They have peppermint in them, so you feel very refreshed, and it feels like you just brushed your teeth basically, like it makes your breath smell good almost. And then going into the glosses, they are glossy, but they are not sticky. If you are a gloss girl, you're gonna love, there's people that just don't like glosses, and I understand that. This is so comfortable on the lips. All right, let's tear this puppy down. There are other Beautycounter products, of course, that I did not mention. They have a full hair care line, body line, skincare line. They have a baby line. Beautycounter just started repackaging their skincare into glass, beautiful, substantial bottles like these. So if you have any questions for me, please comment down below. You can buy all of these products through my link, beautycounter.com/CarsonStern. I do get a commission. You do help me out. And I appreciate your support and love so much. It's been so cool to see people try out the products I recommend them. All I'm trying to do is spread the love and joy of clean beauty. So if I can accomplish that with even one person with one product, that makes me happy. What can I say? Kisses to all of you out there, and bye! Shout out to the Alexes, y'all know who you are, and shout out to Eliza, my cousin, for introducing me to Beautycounter and all of its gloriousness, and also shout out to Ellie, who is like one of my main points of contact at Beautycounter, and then also shout out to Suki, who was the first person I really worked with at Beautycounter at the Grove pop-up Christmas. Comment down below or like this video if you were at the Beautycounter Grove pop-up, because that would be cool. That's where it all started for me.